We come now to what has to be the most unmissable experience architecturally of the week. Through this gate, the Arco de Santa Maria, across the river by this bridge, the Puente de Santa Maria, we approach the cathedral at Burgos. Its florid filigree of spires and pinnacles is amongst the most extraordinary achievements of Gothic art, I understand. The building is such a large complex of varied and opulent sections that it's difficult to appreciate it as a whole. Now here's a pilgrim having a rest on his journey towards Compostela. Okay, he's completely naked, and I don't think he'd be able to get away with that today. With regard to the cathedral, it is the sheer accumulation of masterpieces, both inside and out, that impresses. There are outstanding individual achievements in ironwork, wood carving and sculpture. Every entrance and chapel seems to be of interest. However, the cathedral will be closing shortly for lunch, and before paying my fee and going in, we'll have a look at the town. Here is Plaza Mayor. El Cid Campeador was born in a little village just north of here, although most of his military exploits took place around Valencia. The word Cid derives from the Arabic word Sidi, S-I-D-I, meaning Lord. That's Carlos III. And this is El Cid, Campeador, meaning supreme in valor. The cathedral is now open, so let's have a look inside and have a look at some of those individual achievements in ironwork, wood carving and sculpture. As with so many Spanish buildings of this age, there is much to be seen of Arab/Moorish influence. Now we can see here the double staircase, the Escalera Dorada, which is said to be the crowning achievement of one of the architects, Diego de Silhue. Here, beneath the central dome of the cathedral, is the tomb of El Cid. The Moorish influence can be seen especially in the vaults and domes of the cathedral. The central dome has an 8-pointed star motif and is said to be 2 8-pointed stars set concentrically. And another view of the Escalada Dorada, looking over the tomb of El Cid.
Christy Michael. These big wardrobes here.
You may know that at some stage in his career, El Cid needed a big loan of money for one of his exploits. He left a chest full of what he said was gold with the local moneylenders as security. Unfortunately, it was full of sand actually, and why it's up there and what it's demonstrating, I'm not quite sure. And here we're passing along the cloisters because we're on our way out now. We need to have a look round outside the cathedral now, so we're going along this passage which is along the eastern edge of the cathedral, and we can see some more plateresque work here. Well, this is rather like that doorway we saw in Palencia. Two of the earliest architects around 1450 were Simón de Colonia, a German, and his Spanish-born son. They built the lacework spires, which I find particularly attractive. This is the Church of Saint Esteban, now a museum, and what I'm trying to do here is retreat backwards up the hill towards the castle to try and get a setting for the cathedral and to show how indeed it dominates the older town. So we're coming to the end of a very busy but very enjoyable day in Burgos. A feast for people who know a little about architecture. Incidentally, I'm sorry for my pronunciation of Spanish words. If anybody can help, it would be appreciated.